Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another Married at First Sight Season 11 Episode 12 review. First, I want to say thank you guys for joining me in the last comment read. I know it was a little ghetto, but it's okay. It's okay, okay? The next one is going to be a little bit more professional, okay? Bear with me. But thank you guys for joining me. And also, I opened the chat for Married at First Sight. I guess while the episode is playing, we can talk about what's going on in the episode and this, that, and the other. And that's why I'm late with this review, because instead of taking notes, I was talking with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it. I think I'm going to open it again next week so that we can talk while it's happening. But thank you all who joined in and, had a little conversation about the episode, okay? And I think I took a couple of y'all, comments and threw it in this review. So thank you guys for the inspiration. I appreciate it. But with that being said, this comment read will be on Monday, you guys, okay? Monday is the comment read, my brother's wedding, my husband's birthday, all that's coming up in the next week. So y'all gotta bear with me and wait until Monday, okay? Okay. But let's get into this review. So the scene opens up with Amani and Woody, and Amani's like, hey, you ready to talk about this budget? Let's get into this budget situation. Okay, so in the budget, she asks him how much do they want to spend on date night, because he wants to go on at least date night at least once a week or whatever the case may be. And Woody's like, 150 sounds good. And Amani's like, wait, 150 is a lot. That's a lot. Okay, we could do something simple like go to the movies, like why we gotta spend $150 to have a date night? And I was like, yeah, girl, what kind of date night y'all going on? I mean, every now and then don't sound like a bad idea to go splurge on yourself, have a couple more drinks than normal, eat some fancy food, some steak and some shrimp and some lobster. Okay, cool. But every week, $150, Woody must got money on. Woody must got money. Just say it. But she asks him, like, how much do you want to spend? How much do you spend on shopping? Now, this is how you know Woody, okay, lives with his grandma. Just saying. This is how you know, okay? He says he spends around $500 to $1,000 a month on clothes shopping. And I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Okay, now I understand if you don't go clothes shopping too often, so when you do go, you spend a little bit more extra than needed because you're trying to go shopping and buy everything that you need at one time. That's understandable. Every couple of months you go, you spend $500,000 because you restocking up your clothes and your shoes. Cool, but every month, oh, Woody definitely lived with his grandma. Monty was sitting there like, I just need to know we can support each other financially. Because, honey, that's a lie. That's a lot. But anyway, we get over to Brett and Olivia, y'all. And Brett is over there. Well, no. Olivia is over there still bringing up old stuff, okay? She just can't let nothing go. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Like, girl, y'all resolved it the best way I thought it could have been resolved. So why you still bringing it up? She still wants to know how he feel about the conversation from the other day. And I'm just like, this girl ain't gonna stop, okay? She gonna keep pressing the issue, keep pressing the issue, keep pressing the issue. It's like she wants to sabotage this marriage. And for what? Why? Why not try to make it work and stop bringing up old stuff? Stop it, Olivia. Stop it. But anyway, Olivia's like, well, I think we still need to talk to Pastor Cal. And Brad's like, okay, let's call Pastor Cal because you ain't going to let it go. I already said we was going to talk to Pastor Cal. Let's talk to Pastor Cal. They get on the phone with Pastor Cal and they're talking about the, conversation and issues that she's having, okay? And one of her main issues that she's having with Brad is that he doesn't seem genuine, okay? He seems like a different person on camera than he does off camera. Now, this is where I got confused because the Brad off camera looks really sweet, okay? They over there kissing and hugging and cuddling and doing the most, okay? And I'm just like, why are you upset that he's so kind and sweet to you off camera? Okay, I don't know if this is right, y'all, but just bear with me, okay? It's seeming like she wants him to be that nice sweet guy on camera as well. And she thinks that when the camera's turned on, he turns into a douchebag. Okay, the douchebag that we've been seeing, I guess, kind of, sort. But anyway, he's like, I don't know what she's saying. I'm just trying to protect our image because I can't act like this isn't being filmed. This is definitely being filmed. But then again, I'm like, well, Brad, why don't you be that nice, kind guy on camera? I would like to see that. I guess that's the part of me that's like, oh, I like him. I want to like him because I see it happening. I see him liking her. I see him wanting to be around her and enjoying her, but we don't see it. And that's the problem. Like, we can imagine it, but we don't see it. And I think that, maybe he should try it. Maybe he should try it. So Pastor Cal says, you know what, Olivia, let's go a little bit deeper, okay? Is it hard for you to trust? And she's like, oh no, I trust people until they give me not a reason not to trust them. So then Pastor Cal says, well, has he given you a reason not to trust him? And she's like, no, but I guess it just seems genuine. And he's like, oh God, I'm just saying, like, y'all, like, why, Olivia? Why? Okay, do you trust them? You not trust them? Obviously, you said you trust people until they give you not a reason to trust them. So why don't you trust them? Make it make sense. I need you to make it make sense, okay? That's what I need. But anyway, Pastor Cal asks Brett the same question, like, is it hard for you to trust? And he's like, well, now that you say it, I guess it could be a little bit hard, or whatever the case may be. So then Pastor Cal asks them, are you afraid of being hurt? Olivia's like, of course I'm afraid of being hurt. Brett's like, I guess I am afraid of being hurt. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God. Okay. I don't really know what the issue is. I'm really concerned about what the issue is. Anyway, so Brett does says that, like, listen, if I was being disingenuous, if I wasn't being honest and all these other things, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. We wouldn't be arguing. Obviously, I am being transparent because it's not coming off all all peaches and cream, that's why we arguing. That's why we having these conversations. And Olivia's like, oh, I'm not saying that I don't believe him. I think it might just be his sarcasm. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's the sarcasm. It's the sarcasm for me, okay? Brett, sarcasm makes people angry, especially Olivia. And I can understand why she doesn't know when to take him serious and when not to take him serious, because we don't know either, okay? Everything he says has a little smirk, a little, a little extra behind it. So you don't know if it's real or if it's not. And I think that's the problem that Olivia's having. It's not so much of the case that she don't think he's being genuine. She just doesn't know when to take him serious. That's what I got from it. Brett says that he thinks that Olivia wants out of this relationship. This is why she always bringing up problems. And I was like, I think that's why that's what I thought. I thought she always want to bring up stuff. She don't want to be here. She don't want to be here, so she's trying to find a way out, okay? And every time she wants to find a way out, she wants to keep bringing up old stuff. And obviously, she keeps bringing up old stuff, so I'm assuming she wants a way out. And I'm with you on that, Brett. I feel you. I definitely feel you. Olivia is like, I don't want a way out. I want to be married. That's why I got married. I'm willing to work on this and this, that, and the other. And y'all, so I guess overall that conversation, they came to an understanding and an agreement that, they need to do better, okay? They need to be better human beings, because obviously he pushes her buttons and she pushes them back. And that's why they keep going back and forth, okay? Back and forth. And to be honest, I'm tired of it, okay? I'm kind of over it, okay? So let's just move on. Amelia. So Bennett sits down with Molly, his friend, okay? And Bennett is sitting there with Molly, and Molly got this daggone bird because the bird misses Bennett. Y'all, it's confusing. I don't know. I'm not going to even try, but let's just move on with it, okay? Molly pulls out her tarot cards. I don't know if she does this for a living or if this is something she does for fun, but in her tarot card, she says that they're naked strangers who are chained together. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. And then she says that they're going to express their emotions outside. And I'm like, oh, that did kind of happen in this episode. And then she says that he's too happy that it's clouding his judgment. Seems a little shady, okay? Seems a little shady if you ask me. Seems like she's trying to say, listen, you too happy. You need to step back, look at it for what it is, okay? Are you really going to move or not? Are you really going to move or not, okay? Don't let the happiness and the emotions that you're feeling right now, impair your judgment. And I'm sitting here like, girl, why? Why you got to pull out them cards and start making everything so positive into a negative? Girl, you better stop it. Stop it now. But overall, she does say that, She think they're soulmates. She think they're great together. She think they're, gonna be together for eternities, okay? Life after life after life, okay? They're meant for each other. So I don't know why she would say that, that their happiness, his happiness was clouding his judgment. But okay. Okay. But even the chick is weird, okay? Chick is weird because while they're sitting down having a conversation, she stops Bennett from talking and is like, listen, can you bring some bird seeds for the stuffed animal? Because obviously the stuffed animal is not going to eat those potatoes. Or the bird seed, Molly. Just letting you know that. Figure I'd throw it out there. Just for you. But overall, I love his interaction with Molly. She's really a genuine friend, I think, for Bennett. And I don't think she got any side intentions or anything like that going on, okay? But I'm here for, her little tarot card reading because it did come off a little true in a sense. Just saying. Okay, so let's go over to Karen and Miles, okay? So Karen and Miles are in the park, okay? And they're playing a game. And this game is going to be 2 truths in 1 dare because they need to bond, okay? Karen wants to bond with Miles. All of a sudden, Karen wants to bond with Miles, okay? So he's telling, his 2 lies and his 1 truth. His 2 truths and his 1 lie. And she's doing the same thing. And they figuring it out which one's the lie. And they doing pretty good, okay? Now, whoever wins gets to decide, gets a prize, okay? So obviously Miles wins because he tricks Karen into, changing her answer. So he wins. Now, he says, let's get tattoos because, she said she wanted a tattoo. And she's like, well, it's kind of like forever. And he was like, yeah, just like this commitment. And that smile and that happiness and that bonding that they was doing turned straight into a frown on Karen's face, okay? Because Karen was thinking to herself like, oh, really? This commitment is forever like that tattoo? Don't think I want it. Don't think I want it. And I'm sitting here like, this girl, woo, y'all, she be working on me. She be working on me for sure. For sure. We get over to Henry, okay? And Henry is over there with his BFF, okay? Trish. Yeah, that's her name. Is that her whole name? I'm going to call her Trish. I feel like maybe it's Tristan, but I could be wrong. That sounds like a boy name. But anyway, he's talking to Trish, okay? In our live chat last night, Cliff decided that she's the side piece, okay? He's like, here he go with the side piece. And Henry got all the girls, okay? Let my husband tell it. Henry got all of the girls. But nonetheless, he's having this conversation with Trish, okay? Now, Trish, y'all, she rubbed me so wrong because while she's having a conversation with Henry's trying to tell her, like, I understand I got flaws. I understand I'm this way. And I know that's a lot for her, but she's trying. She's being patient. And then here she go, like, I don't know about that because the way she talked to production the other day just doesn't seem like that. And maybe those qualities that you have shouldn't be negative. You need to see him in a good way. No, if he has negative qualities, he needs to change those qualities. What are you talking about, Trish? I get the vibe. Now, I could be wrong, but I get the vibe that she don't really want him, but she don't want nobody else to have him. That's the vibe that I'm getting because it was like every time he tried to talk good or to bring some, clarity to their situation, it seemed like she just wanted to keep bringing it back to how rude and nasty she is and how he's doing everything right and he don't need to change and he's going to be the perfect person no matter what, and someone's going to have to just love him for who he is. And that's perfectly fine, but at the end of the day, he has some quirks that he needs to, work through, like, eye contact, okay, intimacy, okay. He has some things he needs to work through. And if that means change him, then you got to change him. So Trish, shut up. Just saying it. Just saying. Shut up. Okay? Okay. So now Woody is at the jewelry store because what woman doesn't want diamonds? Let Willie tell it. We love diamonds. All girls love diamonds. And I ain't gonna stunt. I don't mind a diamond or 2. Okay. Okay. But anyway, he's looking at bracelets and all types of things and this, that, and the other. And he picks out some earrings because the earrings are elegant and classy and beautiful, just like his wife. And I said, oh, you better tell it, Woody. I love it. I love it. Okay. All the compliments that he showers her with. Okay. And it's really thoughtful because he really, I will want to say, spend a little coin. Because, he lived with his grandma. So I'm going to just say it, Woody got a little money. Okay. Okay. Amelia is talking to her friend, and their conversation is so beautiful, okay? The friend is genuinely interested in their relationship, their bond, their life, their chemistry, their sex life, like that real good girl talk they were having, okay? And she was asking her, like, do you think you're in love with him? And she's like, nah, I mean, I really feel like, it could be there. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, okay, Amelia. And she's just like, I just love them, okay? I love them together. They're perfect for each other. They're definitely falling in love. She's definitely falling in love. And I'm here for this friend, okay? This is what you call a friend, okay? Giving you some good inspiration, okay, to go through with your marriage in its entirety, okay? Not like, Henry's friend Trish, who was just throwing all the salt on their relationship. Just saying. Just saying. So now Olivia is over there talking to Brad, and she sits down and she tells him, like, this is what I need from you, okay? I need you to work on your sarcasm, okay? And this is why I get defensive, okay? I get defensive when you get sarcastic. And I'm like, yeah, that's usually what be happening. Okay, we get it. And they make a conscious decision. And I want to applaud Olivia for being able to, take accountability for her actions as well, instead of just blaming it all on Brett, because she did realize that she be coming off a little strong, and then she did realize that it's because he does a lot of sarcastic stuff. So I think that the way he responded was like, you know what, okay, let's work on it. Just because I'm being sarcastic doesn't mean that I'm not being real, okay? But I'm gonna work on it. And I'm just like, oh, this is cute, I can appreciate it, okay? Now when they sitting there, she tells him, like, listen, I'll point it out, and you let me know. I'll point out when you're doing it, and you let me know when I'm doing it, and then maybe we'll be, a little bit better, okay? Let's improve our communication skills. And I was all here for the communication in that scene. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, wait, no. Let's not move on. Not yet. So Brett does tell, she does ask Brett what he needs from her. And Brett says that he needs for her to trust him. Okay? Trust that he is being genuine. Trust that he does want to be married. Trust that he's in this for the long run. And I just hope and pray that Olivia can trust him and go through with the process the way it's supposed to go through with, so that they can be, happy and together, because I think maybe after that conversation, they could work. Maybe. Okay. Maybe they could. We'll see. Okay. So now we get our couples dates, okay? Karen, Miles, Woody, Amani, they all meet up, okay? They all like, hey, what's up? And Woody's like, hey, what's up, sister Karen? And Karen got the stank up face on top of saying, and I was like, what the heck was that? What? Why? Why you just couldn't give him a nice, cute little hug and a little, like, Amani did with Miles? Why you gotta be all extra with the stank face? Karen, stop it. Okay, just stop it, y'all. I don't understand this girl, but I'll be trying. I'm just trying. At this point, I'm just trying with everybody. But anyway, they sitting there talking, and they're talking about what have they learned about themselves and so far. And what is like patience, I learned patience. And Amani's like, I was going to say the same thing. And I was like, yes, Amani, because you got to have some type of patience dealing with Woody's extra stuff, okay? But anyway, they on the same page. They both learn patience. So Miles turns to Karen and says, so what have you learned about yourself, okay? And Karen's like, well, I'm gonna say that I'm hard to read. Yeah, thank Karen, y'all. And then Miles go into this whole story like, oh yeah, because like the other day I got out the shower, and when I got out the shower, I was all glistening and I was all, shining. And then when we talking to Dr. Viviana, and she like, do you think he's attractive? She like, yeah, because the other day. And I'm like, girl, why you ain't tell me? And I'm sitting here like, Miles is so extra, y'all. Stop it, okay, Miles, stop it, okay? But anyway, he's telling his whole, drastic, elaborated story about how Karen won't tell him what she likes about him, doesn't give him, compliments and stuff like that, and he needs that, okay? So yeah, it is hard for him to read Karen. So yeah, it is hard for us to read Karen. But we all know now that Karen knows that she's hard to read, so hopefully she'll fix it. Hopefully she fix it. while they're sitting there talking or whatever, Cameron comes out of the blue like, guess what, guys? We have a surprise. We've decided to foster a dog. Why? Why? You won't hug the man. You won't kiss the man. You won't touch the man. Why the heck you get a dog? I think she wanted the dog to protect her, y'all. I think she thinks she might need a little extra protection, so she gonna go get the dog. Y'all was cracking up like, for what? For what? And then Woody over there like, no, not the dog. Because now Imani gonna be like, they got a dog. Why we can't get a dog? Okay? And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, don't get a dog. Karen and Mouse, please don't get a dog. Okay, but they're fostering the dog, so this way, if the marriage don't work out, they can give the dog back. That's what I got from it. Not because they want to see if they like the dog and stuff like that, but just know that if they don't work out, they can give the dog back. Okay, I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Okay, now Woody over there stressed out because now Imani gonna want a dog because his friend got a dog and they got a dog and everybody got a dog except for her. So now he feeling obligated to kind of get a dog. It's a train wreck. Mouser Cameron and a dog. But okay. If you think it'll bring you closer, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I'm down for anything at this point. Just about anything. Anything. So now Christina is over there sitting with her friend Chris, y'all, okay? And, they having a conversation, and he's like, so what's new? And she's nothing much, nothing much. We're still sleeping in the same bed. We still ain't having sex. And I'm like, that's all Christina want, okay? Christina want Henry to, blow her back out just a little bit. And then she'll feel a lot better about their marriage, okay? Because then she'll know that he's attracted to her, okay? And then he wants some of the wop, basically, okay? But anyway, they sit there having a conversation, and they're talking about, how he's telling Christina that maybe she needs to, push him a little bit. Even at one point in the conversation, they kind of was, roasting Henry for a minute. He's probably never even had a parking ticket in his life. And I'm sitting here like, oh Lord, why I gotta go in so hard on him? They was going in so hard on him, but it was funny. And I think it was cute. And it was not too bad. It wasn't jokey, going in, but whatever. He's telling her, maybe you need to push him a little bit because he's just not that type of guy, and that's okay. So just show him, the way. Lead him a little bit. Lead him, guide him into it. And Christina's like, maybe. She's starting to realize that, he's not that type of guy that's going to tell her she's pretty all the time. And he's not that type of guy that's going to give her compliments and be touchy-feely. So maybe she might have to bring it out of him. And she's willing to, do that a little bit. So I'm hoping that, she takes the rudeness off the table and throw in some affection. Because I don't see him turning it down if she tries to give it to him. Just saying. So now we get over to Amelia and Bennett. And Amelia and Bennett are in the woods, okay? And I can't remember who said it in our chat, but they was like, what in the Blair Witch Project is this? And I said, oh Lord, y'all so funny. But anyway, they're in the woods, and it does look a little creepy, because I'm not the woods type of girl or whatever the case may be. And they're having fun, okay? And then we get the video cam of them saying, and Bennett's like, just over there, I told Amelia that I love her, and she hasn't answered me back. And I was like, oh, no, she didn't answer you back. But then she was like, I love you too, Bennett. And I was like, oh, she did answer him back. They so cute, y'all. That's all I can say is that they so cute, okay? So now it's official. Bennett and Amelia are officially on the I love you train, okay? I think they're the only couple who both love each other. Yeah. Because Woody loves Imani, but Imani don't quite love Woody. And then everybody else don't even like each other. But we here. Okay. So yeah, they're the first couple that actually love each other. And I think that they just give us all hope for the rest of the couples somehow, some way. And if not, then I'll just appreciate them for who they are. Cool. I guess the cards were right. He's going to express his emotions in the outside. Because that happened. He expressed the emotions outside. It happened. Anyway, y'all, let's get over to Mouse and Cameron. And Mouse and Cameron are over there, talking about their 1 month anniversary. And Mouse says, I want this one to be special because I don't know, we might not ever have another anniversary. And Cameron's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, y'all already Xing out the marriage now? Y'all already kind of got the idea that y'all might not have another anniversary already? But okay. Okay, so he gives her a box, and in the box is a whole, letter about how they've been at this marriage thing for a little while now, but they're doing a good job. And I was sitting there like, this is what you call a good job. Right. So all those weeks, when she was saying she was unsafe, and all those times when she was giving out your lobster, macaroni, and cheese, and all those times where y'all can't, be affectionate, and she was scared to kiss you, is a pretty good job. Okay, Mouse. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. But anyway, he gives her a shirt to symbolize the black love. Okay, it's from a black-owned company, symbolize the black love, like Martin and Gina. Okay, and I was like here for it. Okay, and Karen seems to enjoy it, so I'm glad that she was happy about it. He asks her how does she feel about the last month that they've been married. She said it's been a lot, but we're balancing each other. We're balancing each other. And she's like, it's just been a month since I married my stranger. And I hate that, my stranger. But that's their thing. It's been a month since she married her stranger. And I guess that means that she's happy. Yeah, she's happy. Because they balance each other. After the whole poem that he gave her, they balance each other. Okay. So Monty and Woody are over there eating, and they're talking about, how they've been married for a month or whatever the case may be. And Monty is like, I can't wait to see what 2 months is like, because 1 month has been popping. Okay, it's been popping. And I'm like, yeah, y'all 1 month really has been popping or whatever the case may be. And Woody is sitting there, because he loves Imani. He said he loves Imani. He tells Imani he loves her. He does feel that he's putting his heart out there, and that she won't do the same. He's starting to feel that just a little bit. You can tell when he said it. And I was like, ooh, come on, Monty. Grandma needs you to step it up. Come through. You don't want to lose your Woody. But I don't think she's going to lose her Woody anyway. But anyway, she's just so happy to be with him. She's like, this is romantic. And he's like, oh, what, us in a house? And she's like, but with you. Like, I'm just happy to be with you. And I was like, oh. That's what it's about, okay? That's what Woody needs to understand. That you don't have to go out and have $150 dates, okay? Romantic can be in the house with each other, having breakfast, a dinner, talking and bonding, okay? Because it's with the person you love, okay? The person you want to be with. So I'm here for it, okay? So I thought it was cute. And I hope Woody took note that you don't gotta go spend hundreds of dollars to have a good time and for it to be romantic. Okay. So then we got Bennett coming home, y'all, and he flung this door open, and he had a blender, okay, and then the door closed, and he had to fling it back open again with the blender, and he was like, Amelia's over there like, oh my God, a blender! How did you know? And he's like, because that one time where we made smoothies. I was like, okay. But he also gives her some type of like flingy instrument thing. I don't know what it is, y'all. I ain't gonna act like I do. But anyway, she's playing it and she's happy and they're happy, okay? And then she decides that she's gonna play the song that she wrote for him, okay? And he plays the song. She plays the song and she sings it. And it's really, really sweet. And it was something like, I wanna be with you all the time. And it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. I enjoyed it. And I just was like, it's so sweet. I mean, to have somebody write a song for you and sing it to you, for you, I like it. I'm sure he got some of the draws. Just saying. But the experts also send them over a surprise package to remind them of their wedding day, okay? And in these wedding day packages, they got, videos of them. They got pictures and they got their vows and things like that. So after Olivia and Brad watches the video of their wedding, Brad says he really thinks Olivia is what he needed. He thinks that she's the person for him, okay? And I was just sitting there like, oh, I just love how transparent at that moment he seems to me. So I really hope that is genuine. Cause like even after they watched him saying his vows, he said that like he wants to be a better person for her. And I'm like, yes, be a better person, Brad. Stop being so sarcastic and y'all can make it work. So that way she won't catch attitudes with you all the time. But nonetheless, it was cute and I enjoyed it. Okay. So now Amani and Woody are talking about how comfortable they are in their pictures and on their wedding day, because you know he was all a little close to her boob, let her tell it or whatever the case may be. And you know, she's just like, I just feel so happy. And she said that she's feeling, you know, the love emotion coming up. Okay, she feel it coming. So I think that was the little boost that she need, the, you know, act right to get, you know, so she won't lose her Woody. Because when they was looking at the pictures and looking at the, you know, videos and the vows, it was like, we've been like this from the start. Yeah, we've been like this from the start. But I love it. Woody is like smitten with Amani, okay? Even looking at the pictures, he's like, oh my God, my wife is so beautiful. Oh my God. And especially for someone who's so, you know, self-observant, he was really, you know, paying a lot of attention to her. And I loved it. I definitely loved it. Amelia and Bennett are looking at, are going through their vows, and we go through Amelia's vows of, you know, how she wrote the poem and things like that. And even Amelia, even after Bennett said his vows, you know, read the vows or whatever, she was like, my friend said that your vows were like amazing. Amazing. And I'm just like, I think Amelia be getting high. I mean, not like the bad high, I guess the good high. I don't know, but she be getting high, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because she was like, they said it was amazing. Amazing. I was like, okay. It was amazing, all right. All right. And Christina and Henry are going through their book, okay? And Christina's just surprised at how many times they kissed that night, okay? Because, you know, Christina's hot and ready, okay? So, you know, it's standing out to her how many times they kissed already. And, you know, now she's having a breakthrough of how, like, she needs to, like, not rush this, okay? And not compare Henry to her ex-boyfriends. I think that's what we've been telling you for the longest, Christina. What you've been doing has not been working. So obviously you need to stop comparing him to all your exes and just take the Henry you got, okay? Push the buttons a little bit and you might get a little bit more action. Just saying. Just saying. But Henry did say that there is like a kind of disconnect between them or whatever the case may be. But he's still willing to work on it. The disconnect happened when she interrupted him about them earrings. I'm just going to say that. That's when a disconnect happened. But I'm hoping that, you know, they can pull it back together. But we all know that Henry and Christina ain't going to make it. So why I'm going to keep hoping, I don't know. But let's just do it anyway. For the sake of this review, I'm going to hope. Okay? Okay. So now Karen and Miles are going through their book, and Karen is over there like, I was freaking out so bad before I met Miles, okay? And like, I can't even believe it that we are here and that he's so nice and he's so kind and he's so patient. And I'm like, yeah, Karen knows that she's supposed to like Miles, okay? Karen knows that she's supposed to be into Miles because he's the guy that she hasn't had and he's showing her something different. But she just can't break that cycle of toxic that she's been in. But she knows that he's what she needs. And I think she's starting to realize it. And she's a little bit happy that they're going through with this, okay, whatever. And when she starts reading her vows or whatever, she tells Miles, like, don't cry. And I'm like, okay, Karen, here we go again, okay? Let that man be emotional if he want to be emotional. If he wants to cry about his wedding day, let him cry about his wedding day. It was a nice, special moment. Why you got to do it like that? Why you got to do him like that, okay? But she had to do him like that. But after Miles read his vows, she's just sitting there. She's like, I'm just like so happy we're comfortable. Like at this moment. Because like, I thought I would still be like, there's a boy in my space. Ew. Why, Karen? It's like she just killed all the moves, okay? First tell them don't cry at the vows. Then she was like, I'm glad we comfortable because I'm like, ugh, it's a boy in my space. Like, girl, grow up. How old are you? Talking about some there's a boy in my space. Ew. I can't with her, y'all. I just can't with her. But anyway, over at Amani and Woody's house, Woody gives Amani, you know, her earrings and she loves them. But also he gives her a couple of coupons, okay? And these coupons are acts of love, okay? You can get them foot massage, you can get a quickie, you can get sex in the shower in the morning, and all types of stuff. I think most of the sex acts was for him, okay, just saying. And then, like, you know, the sensual ones were for her, okay? So she can get a foot massage or a back massage or, you know, breakfast in bed or whatever the case may be, but all the, you know, quickies and sex in the shower, I think that was more for him. But Imani loves it, okay? She like, oh, I could cash, how many can I cash in at one time? Can I make this a whole day's worth for, you know, love? Can we go out on a date this night and then have sex this night and then get a foot rub afterwards? Like, I can make this a whole thing. And I'm like, oh, I want some coupons too, Imani. Now that you put it like that, where my coupons at? But I just love it. The scene ends with him giving her a foot massage and them going to bed and just, you know, enjoying each other. Overall, the episode was cute. It was fun. It was a lot of breakthroughs happening, and I can appreciate all that. Okay, everybody seemed to be getting on the same page some way, somehow in this episode. But as y'all know, it's about to go all down the drain. Okay, next episode seems like pandemic hit. Okay, hit hard. Okay, because like now everybody is, you know, crying. I saw something about somebody going through some DMs. Okay, I saw something about somebody not being honest. Okay, it's a lot going on, and I'm here for it. So I'm waiting for next week. I hope you all enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to blow up them comments for the comment read. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll be back next week. Peace.